latest on Typhoon Maria, which has weakened slightly overnight. It still has winds of 145 miles per hour and a pressure of 930 millibars. A Category 4 typhoon at 5 AM Japan Standard Time, July 7th. It's at 16.9 degrees north, 140.9 degrees east. It is for the most part stalled just a little bit, but it will be getting off and going again towards the northwest, we expect, pretty soon. You'll see it enter your screen in the next few days on our forecast map here. You can see the green areas corresponding to gale force winds and the center of the storm there highlighted in the reds, which could pass through some of the Japanese Ryukyu Islands as we enter next week. I wouldn't put too much stock into what that model says there, because it could deviate to the north or south, and it may or may not strike China as well. It's a stage 9 on the CDPS, a catastrophic potential for this storm as it is right now. Thankfully, there are very few land areas in close proximity. It's still pretty close to the Northern Mariana Islands, who may be seeing some residual gale force winds on and off from this storm right now. It is currently undergoing an eyewall replacement cycle, which is why it's a little bit weaker. More on that in a moment on the satellite. Chance of storm conditions over the next few days. That rain band gradually moving away from Japan. That has caused some significant flooding problems, by the way, in parts of Honshu in the last 24 hours. And then as we enter the new week, you'll see the storm's influence coming from the south. Models slowly trending southwards, which is very interesting indeed. GFS is the one that we're looking at here, is hinting at possibly a closer brush for Taiwan and then towards China. So we'll keep an eye on that. But at the minute, our main source of concern is for the Japanese Ryukyu Islands. Sea surface temperatures for that part of the ocean, bearing in mind the storm's still well to the south of this graphic here, 28s and 29s all the way up until a potential landfall zone. So that's never going to be an issue for the storm. The models, this is what they were saying recently. CTCX, they're one of the top outliers, and the HWRF, both confident of a very strong storm for a significant amount of time. Wind shear is going to be up and down, up to begin with now. We're expecting that just a little bit, and then going down again. So we could see the storm having a little bit of difficulty for the next 24 hours, and then possibly some more strengthening. And you can see the models there, trending gradually towards the south, a bit more of a direct, straight line towards the northwest. This is how it's been looking in the last few hours. If you were watching almost 24 hours ago, you saw how Maria rapidly exploded into a Category 5 storm. You can see how it's really struggling with its eyewall replacement cycle at the moment, but there are signs in the latest imagery there that it might just be coming out on the other side of that. And if it does indeed have a successful eyewall replacement cycle, then it will be a pretty large eye that Maria will be exhibiting, and it will be on full show during the next visible time period as day breaks over the area. We'll keep watching this storm. Check back for more updates. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com. You can also find our YouTube page if you're not there already. Force 13 on YouTube, subscribe if you haven't. You can also find our Facebook page under the same name, and we're on Twitter. It's @Force13, our handle, if you'd like to follow us and engage with us there. You can also help the project become even better by becoming a patron on Patreon, where you can find more information and rewards and benefits from that as well, with a big thanks to Jesper and Sven Bang for their recent contributions on the project. It's looking very good indeed, and we hope to bring more content in the future. You can also find Force 13 on Skype and my personal account, Fool13, at extension 9094 on Discord for tropical weather chat.